Alex.
Hey.
Okay. Win. Yeah. This is actually Trials Fusion that we're going to be messing around with now, aka for people who are born in the '80s, Excitebike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or actually, there are other games that sort of have similar physics-based motorcycle disastrous hijinks, aren't there?
Motorcycle-based, not entirely sure, but I don't know. I always think of things like Tony Hawk's Skate when it comes to games like this. I know it's not exactly the same thing, but it's just what comes to my mind. The idea of just going along this route and doing all these little tricks, trying to survive it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, this is actually my first time playing this franchise, although it's been around for quite a while. I'm not even sure if this is actually the original developers who are working on this particular thing, but this is the PS4 version, so it's all shiny at like 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Oh yeah.
Like you can see from the footage that it's like this is actually a pretty decent, pretty smooth playing game. You can also tell that it is in no way, shape, or form actually realistic.
No, I mean there's a floating. That's a floating structure over there.
And I'm just flying to see. This is actually your reward when you complete each course.
Yeah.
Is that you actually just like bash into something or fall to your death or something like that. So
you're rewarded for not dying by dying.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is very much like Dark Souls.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's like Dark Souls with like 200cc engine. I guess let's call it that.
Yeah, let's call it Dark Souls Bicycle.
Yeah.
I noticed the area was called the Shivering Isles, and I was just thinking...
Yeah, I was wondering whether or not that was like a deliberate Bethesda reference or not, but...
yeah, you just have if you every 100 ones you do, you just have Shale Goroth pop out and turn you into a cheese wheel, and then you roll through the entire level and just crash down.
Yeah. So, like, have you actually had much experience with this game?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay, because I'm reviewing it right now, so I still haven't formulated my final opinion on it yet. But the one thing that I am finding while playing this game is that I'm actually surprised by how much fun I'm having. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, like I said, the physics are in no way realistic, but the nice thing about them is that they are consistent. So you're never going to have this thing where you'll bounce off something and then, like in some games with physics-based systems, all of a sudden you'll just like catapult into the air inexplicably, and you don't know why. It's just the physics are being funny that way.
So you'll just start accelerating for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, with this one, it's like it doesn't follow Newton, but it does follow its own rules, and it's pretty fair about it.
Well, it's a video game too, so physics are only as good as the code we give it.
I go, yeah.
Oh man.
But it's like, I actually do enjoy it. In a way, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know whether you ever played this skateboarding game called just Skate. Not Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but Skate. It was done by EA.
It's familiar. I've heard of it.
And one of the things that they had in there was that they made a big production number of like just how painful the crashes could look and stuff like that. And this game kind of does a similar job of like celebrating the agony whenever you screw up. I mean, you're meant to goof up in this game. It's like it's not the sort of thing where
you're not going to get it first try.
Yeah, it's not necessarily all about the amazing first run that shows off your skill. It really is. Yeah, it's just you just play this game, you crash around, and it's like record it for posterity.
This seems like the kind of game where you have to actually be zen about it when you play it, and I kind of like those designs of games where it's like this game is not just you won and broke through a window,
and there we go.
Oh man. Oh man!
But it's like I'm just like even while we're just talking about this game, I'm just watching these crashes and I'm chuckling. It's just like
it's hilarious. It's just
it's difficult. It's like not to get this weird sort of this is so wrong, but I'm still getting a warm, gushy feeling from watching this poor guy just haplessly crash.
And you're just getting all bronze too, so he's all feeling insulted and indignant about it.
I mean, it's like the nice thing about it as well is like it's kind of weird how when this game chooses to load things. Like when you're picking your bike, you'll be sitting there staring at a load screen, but when you screw up and crash, you just hit the circle button to reset yourself, and it just does that instantly. So there's no waiting to get back in and try again, which is really nice because it keeps your momentum going, especially when stuff like that happens. For whatever reason, it's
he doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's like that's one thing. Keep note here is that the physics really seems to be centered on his crotch area.
Yeah.
Because it's always his hips that it's tend to move up and down a lot whenever he crashes and. I don't know why and he's just see there he goes again. He's just kind of
he's trying to get up.
He's pushing up with his hips and just eventually rolling off.
What is this, like flop for bikes?
He just keeps rolling.
No, he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah, but it's like no,
he can't do it.
Let's just start again.
His bike is the only one that actually matters.
But yeah, if you have no experience with this game, then
You almost made
kind
it.
of just swimming along and
I can still do it, coach. And you start there.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like that's the thing. I mean, the checkpoints, they're super generous with the checkpoints. Every time you see one of those red lights and you pass by it successfully, that's a checkpoint.
Wow.
So the game is really, it's like not about, it's like having the perfect run, and then, it's like, otherwise it puts you back at the beginning and you're forced to start all over again. It's like the. Oh wow, he didn't actually crash into anything?
No, he just went into that
Kind
facility.
of amazing, yeah.
Where the doctors will
Okay.
probably just pull him off the bike.
Okay,
and
so
start experimenting.
I'm going to hand this over to you then.
Okay.
This is it is one of those. It's like incredibly easy to get into kind of things. Just pick a track that you want, and
I like this. It's a pun.
okay, all you need to know is that the R2 is the gas, as in the bottom right shoulder button.
Okay.
And L2 is your braking.
Okay.
And the left analog stick controls whether you're tilting the bike forwards or backwards. That's all you need to know. It's
Okay.
like gas, brake, and tilt left or right.
Okay.
And then you can get into it, and you'll see it's like it's incredibly easy to get into this game. I mean, it's like just once you start messing
If it
around
ever
for a
loads.
it's like you instantly get it.
All
So
right. Go,
so
go,
it's like
go,
yeah,
go,
just give it a
go.
try. It's like,
Okay.
Please
Whoa.
report all
Oh,
ecological catastrophes to
The balance is weird on this.
yeah, but it's like
Circle.
it's very very twitchy. And yeah, circle is to like reset.
Nope,
but,
that was the wrong way.
But it's like really, it's just keep pushing on the left analog stick if you it's like want to get better control of your bike because
Okay. Nope.
yeah, because the way the physics are in this game, he will naturally tilt back.
Oh, wait.
So you're always fighting against that.
Note to self: don't rest your finger on the circle
No,
button.
no, don't do that. No.
Oh,
Oh my God!
this kid got stuck.
was-
We didn't. I hit it a little directly, but I got my
and
head
and there
stuck.
he goes. This is like you're just crashing everywhere. This is another bronze in the making.
Yeah. Well,
It's just going to happen, but
no, and
keep going. Just keep going because it's like the checkpoints are so frequent. See, it gave you that even though you just crashed out like a millisecond afterwards. It
Come
still
on,
gave
no,
you that check,
no.
and you're down.
he's curled up in the fetal
Yeah.
position. He's not. He's the toll is being taken on his brain. This
Okay,
game
try-
taxes your sanity as well as your physical.
Well, it really depends on sort of attitude that you take towards. I mean, like you said earlier, it's like there's if you take the Zen thing of like
no,
see
no.
that could have been an amazing recovery if you just pushed it and like tilted yourself a little bit further. You could have just somersaulted off of it.
I could have, but I
That's
didn't.
one thing that I haven't
it.
been doing so much of because I still don't have enough confidence in it. But I mean, the game really is about like somersaulting like crazy and doing, and you just bashed into the giant button for no apparent reason. And
does-
that's the course.
What does the button do?
Nobody knows.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh wait,
comes-
it's like what is it going to blow up or is it just like oh wow?
Bye.
What I didn't actually hang around long enough to see that, but
This game
wow.
rewards you for persistence and
Yeah,
patience.
I guess so.
So has there been any level in this game that has just really made you angry? Like actually made you so frustrated you had to take a break on it?
Actually, all of these levels are capable of doing that if you're trying to go for the gold.
I got a silver.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
How
So
did I do that?
I guess you must have beat my first horrible time. That's all I can think.
I put it up to beginner's luck.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go to the Shivering Isles because I want to become Sheogorath.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want the Wabajack.
You're not gonna get it.
Why won't they give me the Wabajack?
Because they don't have it.
Why not?
Because it's a motorcycle game.
Sheogorath can ride motorcycles. He's the Lord of Insanity. He can do anything.
Yeah, but it's like he's not actually present.
That sucks.
Yeah. So it's like just because it's named the Shivering Isles, it's not like that Shivering Isles. Although I'm sure that was a deliberate reference. But,
No, it is. I mean, look at this. This is not a realistic structure.
Whoa, oh my God! You actually recovered from that. That's amazing.
No. Keep going.
Keep going.
No. Forward.
Oh my God! You've actually got a groove going here.
No.
Okay,
no.
you're actually getting into the game. You're starting to develop a feel for it.
This is actually. I'm not going to jinx this.
But it's fun, isn't it?
It's interesting.
It's a goofy sort of fun.
It's interesting. It's come on.
Oh my God! You did it!
How?
You actually got the silver medal on that.
To all visitors
And the abyss is my reward.
Yeah, and that yes, the abyss is your reward. It's
All
like,
right.
then you just crash it down. And it's like, it's like all of the tracks are just like this. They're like really short. It's like you can get through them in a few seconds if you want to, but it's like like you said, like you were asking earlier, it's like you start wanting to hurl your controller.
I was
screen.
less than a second off of gold.
If you're, see, once you start going for the gold and you start playing this game seriously, that's when the rage starts to come in, because then you've actually got to care about performance.
Alright.
And, it's like a fair amount of skill actually comes into this game when it comes to manipulating the physics in your favor. Then it actually becomes fairly sophisticated.
Alright, I'm going to try this
And,
level, because I saw you do this level, and my immediate thought is Tron.
Okay.
As soon as the bike's low.
All right, so yeah, you can give it a try. You can see how well you do at it. But I mean, you can actually play this game two ways. The one is just have fun, get through the course, like enjoy the craziness, and then the other one is for all the leaderboard time attack guys who will like try to perform it as spectacularly as possible. And
No.
you're just, oh my god, I can't believe you recovered from that.
Ow,
But
no.
you did not recover from that, and
Bye.
it's just down.
We're going to try that again.
So it's.
Oh man, they start you off well. In this
Yeah,
one.
they're just like, you just gotta
gravity.
go for it.
Okay, gravity.
And
no.
then nope, not happening.
Nope. I'm actually not touching the gas right now because it'll just mess me up. Now I'm touching the gas.
All right,
And
go and then what do you? Okay,
I need a light section.
and then
We are performing maintenance.
yes,
Nope.
yes, you made it.
How?
Physics.
This game.
Unrealistic physics.
This game
You're
is-
still going. Are you like touching the controller much at all? Like
I'm just tapping it whenever I want to move because this is
wow, that's pretty crazy. Holy.
this is actually really fun.
Oh, okay.
I mean, oh no,
Oh!
so
Okay.
close.
No, that was a pretty amazing run, though.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
Keep going.
on.
Yeah, I actually kind of got stuck on here. Yeah, because I kept doing that. But you made it, and then
no.
you crashed.
Like he
Oh
just
my god.
he doesn't want to give up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
You're so
immortal.
close now. Keep going. No.
Bye.
It's just no.
I'm just gonna twirl.
Oh, you were doing so well too. I mean, you were about to beat my time by like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah,
and
well,
I just...
no, yeah, over.
Oh.
How?
Wow.
How?
I'm
How did you do
impressed.
this thing?
And
Is that it?
You did not beat my time.
No, that was
Nope.
nope. No. Every streak has its end.
Go. You were doing so well there, though, and then all of a sudden it's just like your groove broke, and
Yeah. Oh, and no.
and he's down.
Oh god! I just exploded something. That hurts.
Okay, keep going. It's like you're so close. You're like almost to the end here.
This poor immortal. He's just
just-
suffering
there you
for our
go.
amusement.
And is this,
Come on.
Is this going to be it? Well, at least you got a new checkpoint. So
Yeah. At least I got it.
There.
I just made it. Oh wow! Oh,
And
no.
you're not quite done there. Just and you're in. Okay.
I missed the conveyor belt, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow. Okay. So
did
there
my
you go.
bike just fall through the floor?
Yeah. What did you think of that?
It's interesting. I mean, it's a lot more straightforward than I expected. Like, I've seen videos of these kind of games online, of the different Trials games,
Yeah.
and just people, like, throwing themselves at the track and just continuously either yelling at it or just sort of zenning out about it. And it's more fun to watch when they're yelling. Like,
Okay.
it's always more
Yeah,
fun to
alright,
watch when somebody's mad about something. But I found with the games, like these are just easy tracks, right? Like, there's going to be harder ones.
Yeah, exactly. It gets a lot more insane the further you get into it.
No, but these are pretty straightforward so far, and they just sort of ease you in, which I think is a good way to start off a game like this.
Yeah.
You want to ease people in, give them a false sense of security,
and
make them
then
think
and
they're
then
good.
get diabolical.
Yeah, and then they become so desperate to prove it and have so much pride that they just keep pushing at it.
Yeah.
And I can see the potential in this. I can see it. Here's
I mean,
control of that.
it's just it's like it can be just straightforward goofy fun, or you can get really into it and it's like start swearing, and it's like trying to beat your times, which is where all the skill comes in.
Oh yeah. I note, like, if I were trying to get like a perfect run of this, then that would be a much different beast. Like in that one, I was having stuff where it's like the front wheel is stuck right on the edge and I'm gonna fall off, but for some reason it pulls itself up, and I got bronze again because I fell down so many times.
Yeah.
But no, so these are the first levels. How do you unlock more?
You just got to gather medals, as in it's like they require, like, you need 9 medals to open up the second area, which is where we're at right now. This was the first area.
Oh, we were in the second?
Yeah.
So there's easier stuff.
Yeah, there was stuff that was even easier than that, and then here are all the areas which have yet to be unlocked, and require more and more metal. So basically, you've just got to start collecting silvers and golds, and get your metal count up in order to unlock later areas.
Okay.
So they do actually have you getting better at the game as time goes by, but it's like they don't put a lot of pressure on you to do so.
Yeah, the one thing I noticed about the way this is structured, it's almost like one of those browser games you play where, like, the old Castle Crashers game.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that eventually gave rise to something like Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Where you keep doing it, you keep restarting it, you keep trying, and it's a very simple concept, but you just never stop.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a Flappy Bird thing. You know, the very small, very basic game, and I mean it looks good, but it's a very simple game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is an arcade experience. This is not for people that are, looking for. I finished. Okay, I'm done. Whatever.
That was a very.
I'm not even sure what I was doing.
No, we weren't. Did you get a gold?
And I got a silver or something. I don't know.
That was weird.
Okay, but yeah, it's like, okay, so that's it. That's Trials Fusion, which is actually an interesting, it's like fun, silly game.
Yeah, I don't think
or
we're
infuriating.
We don't think we're nearly angry enough to actually play like every single thing as a video, and we don't yell enough. We're not going to just explode and start yelling at each other.
We'd probably be out of a job if we did that, because then equipment would get wrecked, and we'd have to pay for it, and that gets pretty expensive pretty fast. So.
Yeah, the dangers of professionalism, eh?
So yeah, I don't want to do that. But yeah, so there we go, Trials Fusion. You've just seen a little bit of it. It's like it's fun. It's like don't expect an in-depth AAA gaming experience. This is arcadey fun. It's like it's all about just moment to moment enjoyment. So
and you don't need that. You need you can have something that only take you like a few minutes, and you can just pick it up and play it.
Yeah, and this game is definitely one of those things. So there you go. It's available on the Microsoft and PlayStation online stores. It's also physical copies are available at retailers. So Trials Fusion by Ubisoft.
Do we have anything else we want to talk about today?
I don't know. Do we?
Yeah, I think we might have some stuff that we're thinking about giving away.
Oh, okay. All right. Then
do you want to take a look at? Let's
can
take a look at that before we head out.
I don't know what's being given away.
All right. Well, what we got here is a little art book from our magazine, CG magazine, and it's a nice little thing here. Don't know if I'm in frame with that, but it's sure we'll get rid of that. Let's see. It's got some nice little art from the magazine in, a lot of our illustrations. First one here, I got Alan Moore.
Well, okay, you totally cannot see that.
You can't see it at all, so we're going to have to get the editing team to put that up at some point. But no, it looks, it's really nice art. I've always liked the art of our magazine. And just beyond just being an employee, I actually think it's really interesting.
We get some surprising artists coming in and donating.
Oh yeah. So this is something that we'll be giving away.
Okay.
It's a cool little object, and we've also got this Vertigo sleeve, one of those Duotang things, I think.
Duotangs? Wow. Well, people still use those?
You gotta organize your stuff, right?
Okay.
And it's got a nice little Vertigo. I'm gonna have to get that. We're gonna have to get that put up. Got something on the back too. It's I actually like the art of this. All right, it's kind of cool.
Okay, well, it's Vertigo, so it's like the fans will appreciate it. I mean, it's like I like Vertigo; they do good stuff.
And that's what I've got here. That's what we got.
All right.
So this has been Alex and Wayne, or Wayne and Alex from CG Magazine, and maybe we'll crash some more bikes later.
No, I'm going to.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. See you guys later.
See ya.